Good morning and welcome to this live broadcast. I am MJ Lifestylist coming to you from my home and studio in Bournemouth in the UK. And we begin today, as every other day, by trying to provide you with just a little bit of motivation, inspiration, and conversation for your day ahead. The topic can go anywhere and we can do anything that we want to do because we are just here to inspire and motivate and have a bit of a chat. So, as with every morning, we start our day off in an attitude of gratitude. What does that mean? Pop the 3 things that you're grateful for this morning onto your screen. What 3 things are you grateful for this morning? As we are chatting here, as we are talking right now, what 3 things are you perhaps grateful for in your life this morning? You can go ahead and pop them on screen. We can have a bit of a chat and see how we go. So good morning, good morning, good morning to all of you. And here is hoping that you are going to have a fantastic day ahead. A fantastic day ahead. Don't know how I got breadcrumbs in my hair, but I did. So good morning. Where are you watching from? What's happening where you are? What's the weather like? We are lovely and sunny and warm, it would seem. Lovely, sunny and warm today. And so we are going to just do a little bit of inspiration, conversation, motivation this morning. So pop a hello and how are you up on screen. Let's see who's here. I can't see who's here yet. I can see 5 people are watching so far. So while we're waiting for more people to join, let us just say that we are live Monday through Friday, 10 till 10:30-ish in the morning. We do that every Monday through Friday, and it is UK time, and it's for motivation, inspiration, and conversation for your day ahead. If you go ahead and like and share this broadcast, other people can also decide if they wish to come in and join us. There's no reflection on you if they don't. I don't get to see any of it, but I do get to reap the benefits. If more people come along, then more people get to enjoy the messages or have a bit of a chat. Maybe someone you know could do with a bit of a chat at the moment and could do with a bit of a motivation or inspiration or conversation. And so we might just be the tonic for them. Not for everybody, but for them, perhaps. Tony Fleming says, happy hump day, MJ. Good morning, Tony. How are you? How's the packing going? Are we ready for the move? Are we ready for the big move? Are we going to cleanse our new home, get some nice fresh energy going through the home before we start moving our stuff in? Always really, really good to take the opportunity to smudge your home before you move in. You know, just to make sure all the old energy is out and your new energy is in. And that would be gorgeous. So let's hope that is the case. Victoria says, hey, Petal. Hey, gorgeous. How are you? How are you? Here is hoping you're having a fantastic morning. Fantastic morning and day ahead. So, guys, don't forget, this Saturday, we are having a mediumship workshop. It's called Mediumistically Speaking with MJ. I'm teaching techniques and connection techniques, all sorts of things to do with mediumship, how you would access information, how you would process and deliver information, all the do's and don'ts really that I have learned over the last couple of years of doing mediumship. So that is this Saturday morning. It is £40 a person for the 4-hour workshop, and you do get notes sent to you that you can print off or you can just keep online and go through with us, as well as the actual workshop itself. So it's 4 hours, 10 till 2 on Saturday, this Saturday morning, 10 until 2, and it's open to anyone. It is £40 per person to take part in the workshop that is this Saturday. So if you would like to take part, if you would like to be a part of that workshop, that would be great. Starts at 10, ends at 2, £40 a person. You would need to go onto MJ Lifestylist's page, look up the events, and on there, it is up on the page. It is up on the page. I'm just going to quickly check something on that page to make sure that the pricing is correct. So that is this Saturday. That is this Saturday. From 10 until 2. 10 until 2. There are very limited spaces left because I did say And it's true that I actually don't want to have too many people on the course because I want to be able to give individual attention to participants. Yeah, okay. So the details are on our page, okay? The details are on our page. I'm great, thanks. Everything's going perfect. Indeed, I am deep cleaning and making it mine. My move date will be the 6th of the 4th. That's the day before my wedding anniversary. We got married on the 7th. So plenty of time to get it done. Right, so the 6th of the 4th. Ooh, 6-4 comes to 10, comes to 1. New beginnings, fresh starts, Tony. New beginnings, fresh starts. Setting parameters of how you want to move forward following this. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Oh, poor Victoria. You always seem to miss these things. Sorry, babe. Sorry. If you're interested in mediumship, though, we have our mediumship evening tonight. Don't forget, every Thursday night from 8 until 9:30. Sorry, tomorrow night. Every Thursday night, 8 until 9:30, we have our mediumship evening, and that is on a Thursday evening. Then on Sunday nights, we have our Psychic Sundays, and those are from 7:30 until 8:30. That is when they occur. So, yes, I will be doing another Victoria. I'm always doing workshops of some sort or another. Don't forget also, if you look at the bottom of the screen, we are currently hosting a special. It is our 10th birthday. My business turned 10 this month, and so for the rest of the month, up until next Wednesday, I am selling half-hour consultations, treatments, or readings, treatments, or consultations with me. Half an hour you can grab now for £10 instead of £30. £10 is 1/3 of the price. You can go to paypal.me/gurulicious/10. It's all at the bottom of your screen, and you can go ahead and pay for and book a session with me. It is redeemable up until the end of June, especially if you want a treatment rather than a reading or consultation. I can do readings or consultations at the moment because I can do them online, but treatments I prefer to do in person, and those, as soon as I'm able to actually have people here at home, I will then open my studio for treatments, but those can be redeemed until the end of June. So if you are interested in having a reading, treatment, or consultation with me at our birthday special price, don't forget you would need to book and pay for it before the end of this month, before the 31st, or by the 31st of March, which also happens to be my father's birthday. And incidentally, there will not be a broadcast next Wednesday, the 31st of March, as I have a prior engagement to go to, and I'm required there at 10 o'clock. So there won't be a broadcast next week, Wednesday. So I'm giving you a week's notice, won't be there. Right. 3 things you're grateful for, boys and girls. I don't see gratitude on the screen yet. I want to see the 3 things that you are grateful for this morning. What 3 things are you grateful for? Pop them up on screen. Let's all have a bit of a look. Let's all have a bit of a scrounge and see what we can see. So bring it out. Let's see. And I shall pick a card in the interim for us all to get inspired by for the day. I'll grab a card. You guys tell me, what 3 things are you grateful for this morning? Go ahead. So we've got coming apart. We've got card 46, coming apart. Now, the more we come together, the more it feels like we're coming apart, is the message here. The more we feel like we're coming apart, the more we're actually coming together, is the message here. I've got like a lavendery color. Let's talk about that first of all. It's your crown chakra. It's the top of your head. Right? So lavendery purple is a connection to the divine. Here we have what looks like twin girls. It looks like mirror images of each other, but actually one of them has a ribbon coming from across her eyes, and it's kind of trailing and falling toward the other girl, but there's no ribbon coming back. So although they look exactly the same, there is actually change. There is actually a difference. So what do we mean by that? We mean to say that actually, things are working out. Things will work out in the wash, but the more they feel like sometimes they're coming apart, the more we feel like things are not actually sorting themselves out, the more they actually are working in our favor. They're working together. They're working in our favor, and they are coming together. So that is something for us to look out for, because it is something that is very, very, very interesting. Sometimes when we're in our darkest moments, we don't know why we're here. We don't know how we got here. We don't feel like we deserve it. But actually, in retrospect, everything will work out. Everything will come out in the wash. Everything will sort itself out. and we are actually just there to do our thing and to go with the flow, really. Go with the flow. So when things happen and they don't feel great, they feel a little bit negative or a little bit personal, just remember to keep going with the flow, because that too will pass and you will move on to the next thing. Grateful for New Start, Helping Hands, and Sunshine. Sorry, I'm working in between. That's okay, you're allowed to work. I'm just honored that you would be here in between your work. So that's great. Yeah, so that is what I wanted to say about that. The more things feel, because sometimes we can get overwhelmed by things and we think, oh my God, everything's just falling apart. Nothing's going my way. Everything's an issue. Everything's a problem. And while it's fine to think that, because it might be something that's very real in your head and that you are actually going through, it's also important to remember that sometimes those moments when we're feeling down and we're feeling disconnected are there to help us reconnect. In other words, they're there as a little commercial break between us coming back up again and being whole again and solid again and able to face the world again. So that's what I feel about that. No more people chatting. Everybody's gone quiet. Everybody's gone quiet. I don't know what I'm doing. Right, we shouldn't be dancing. I'm not a dancer. Not a dancer. I've completed 6 of my 7 exams for my diploma course. Completed the last one last night, second to last one last night, my 6th one, and I got 87%. I got an A for my exam. So one more subject to do, one more diploma to do, one more course to do, and then having done that, I will then have a overall diploma in the subject of my choosing. But I had to do 7 diploma courses below it in order to get the points to get the diploma. So 7 subjects to get 1 diploma. And my current average is still 90%, which is great. I was worried that my average would come below 90 after last night's exam, but I've checked it and it actually is still on exactly 90%. So all I need to do is score somewhere in the 90s for my last exam, and I will retain my 90%. We hope. But yeah, at my age, to go back and study again. I mean, I know I constantly am studying. I'm constantly doing new courses and things. I'm currently also working my way through like administrative courses, you know, like working. There's 14 courses on there. It's like touch typing and improving your spelling and holding meetings and all sorts of vocational things to do with being in an office or being in a administrative environment. It's something that I'm kind of doing passively alongside, but this big course is a big thing for me. Really big thing. Well done you. I bet you feel so great after completing all of them. How long did it take? I started last Tuesday and I've done 6 courses since last Tuesday. In the 7th course, I'm hoping to finish today and tomorrow because it's 24 modules and they're quite long. So you've got to read through all the modules, you've got to do the exercises, and then you've got to actually write the exam at the end, which isn't a very long exam, but it is still an exam. And if you don't get above 70%, you have to retake the test. But all of mine have been 83% and above. Spring's arrival, boys still wanting hugs, and 4 wonderful customers. Victoria, you should cherish those boys wanting hugs, because trust me, the older they get, the less attached they'll be, unfortunately. Genius. Not a genius. Aim for 98. Okay, I'll do that. Grateful for new day, my lemon and cats greeting me. My lemon? My lemon. Tell me about this lemon. You mean lemon for lemon water? Or is there something else that I'm missing out on? Danielle, thank you. I find it hard to finish things until of late. I have been committing myself to anything I say I will do. Yeah, I've been doing that as well, Tony. I've recently changed my attitude. So Whereas before, if Andrew said, come on, let's go for a walk, I'd be like, nah, I don't want to. And then I've changed my attitude recently, and Andrew doesn't know it, but I have agreed with myself that if Andrew wants to go for a walk, or wants me to go to the shop, or if Andrew suggests something, then instead of automatically saying no, which I would have done before, I have to say yes. So that's how I've been going for those walks. And you know what? Once I'm out, I'm fine. It's just like the schlep of thinking about getting ready, getting dressed, putting something warm on, putting trainers on. You know, all of that's just like, ugh. And then I get out there and I'm thinking, oh, I should have done this long ago. So I'm doing that. And then also with my coursework, once I finish this diploma course, hopefully tomorrow, I will then be starting to complete all the other courses that are sitting in my shopping basket, I suppose you'll say. I paid for courses, but like I said, the administrative one is 14 certificate courses in one bundle. So I paid one price and I got 14 courses. But they're all like, you know, learning how to work as a part of a team, learning how to do this, learning how to do that. But now that I'm back in the mode of studying for this diploma course, I've been doing a lot. I finished at 1 o'clock this morning. No, 2 o'clock this morning when I finished my test. So, you know, because I'm back in the mindset of studying, Tony, I want to keep that up. So once the diploma course is finished, I'm going to probably then tick over and just do one module a day of the other courses, the other certificates that are in my basket waiting to be done. They're already booked and paid for. They're just sitting there waiting. And everything really helps to add to my work experience, to my life experience, and to the things that I do. So every time I study, I'm choosing to invest in myself, which is a really, really weird thing. Think about that, guys. Every time you study, you're choosing to invest in yourself. Interesting. Yes, for the lemon water. So Danielle, I buy the bottle of lemon juice from Tesco. It's usually like in the baking section. It's a green bottle with a yellow lid, I think. I buy that and I just do 2 squirts into a glass, and I'm drinking about 4 to 6 liters of lemon water a day. Stop my craving for food. Like I still eat. I obviously still eat, but it stopped cravings. And when you're drinking water, most of the time when we think we're hungry, especially if we're bored at home and we're just kind of binge eating, or we're just kind of snacking because we can, a lot of that time when you think you're hungry, you're actually thirsty. And so I will always drink a glass of water first and then wait a little while and see if I'm still hungry. If I am still hungry, then I'll go and make some food. I definitely will. But initially, your body's probably thirsty. A lot of us are dehydrated and we don't realize it. Especially if you think about it, guys, a lot of us are still indoors and we've got our heating on. So the heating is doing stuff to our skin, to the air we breathe in, to our bodies. And so we're tending to not regulate our temperature as much. Love it. Liz, grateful for my memories, my friends, and the antics of the squirrels. Absolutely. I'm grateful for you, Liz, and I'm looking forward to our little walk on Friday. No, just little walk. No, we're not doing kilometers and kilometers, I've decided. Grateful for deciding to start a new, more positive stage of my life. Being with people again, accepting my new image with white hair. Ooh, must change my profile picture. Might have to be a selfie. Oh, Sue, you're really pushing the boat out. Oh, send me the selfie first, Sue. I want to see you with gorgeous white hair. I think that's amazing. I love your red hair, but I think it's amazing that you're embracing the white hair. I'm on the lemon water, but struggle to drink as much as you. So sometimes, Sue, it's because sometimes I put too much lemon in, and then I struggle because it kind of catches me. It depends on the strength that you put the lemon in, I find. And the water has to be ice cold for me. I can't drink room temperature water with lemon juice in because that feels a little bit medicinal. So, but it will definitely. Lemon, what people don't realize is lemon is acidic, yes. But when lemon enters your body, it alkalizes the body. And that's been proven by countless people in science and medicine and whatever. So when lemon goes into your body, it helps to alkalize your body, which is what we're all supposed to be trying to do, is to try and alkalize our bodies. And then in addition to that, it also cuts through any fats that you eat. So I drink lemon water with my dinner, with my breakfast. Like throughout the day, I will drink lemon water or I'll have cups of tea. Very rare these days. I mean, I used to be addicted to coffee, and I love my coffee. I have an espresso machine. Can't be asked to grind beans right now. But I have beans that I bought at the beginning of lockdown. I bought bags of beans. I bought a whole 12-pack. And I'm down to my last bag of beans. So it's taken me a year to go through a pack of beans. So basically a bag a month, really. But I digress. So I drink mostly lemon water throughout the day. And it naturally the lemon, because it's acidic, will naturally cut through any fats that you take into your body. So it actually helps to distribute the fats better, or process and release the fats better. So it's doing good for you on a dietary way. It's doing good for you on a breathing way. It's doing good for you on a health way. Lemon is very, very, very healthy for you, and it helps to alkalize the body. So everybody should be drinking lemon water. Very true. They say drink water or distract yourself for 7 minutes. Then if you're hungry, eat. But 9 times out of 10, the water or distraction will work a treat. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I didn't believe that until I started doing it. When I started doing it, when I started kind of going, oh, okay, I'm going to have some water instead, says he. When I started deciding to have water, instead of just running for the bread bin, all of a sudden, I was less hungry and actually more thirsty. And, you know, it's not a bad idea. Water is incredibly good for you. Bad for the enamel of your teeth over time. And then she says, Miss Danielle, the lemon, I mean, I Googled it. Don't always believe everything you read on Google, darling. Don't always believe everything you read on Google. I can understand the process, though, but the lemon is diluted. It's not, the lemon is not full strength. It's diluted in the water. So you shouldn't have such an effect. You've probably Googled lemon juice on your teeth. And it's not lemon juice, it's actually diluted lemon juice. You're not drinking lemon juice straight out of the bottle. That would definitely damage the enamel in your teeth. I agree. Love it though, Dan. Go and look it up on Google. I Google everything too. Changed my mentality about food, and so proud of the small changes I'm making every day, and the weight is coming off. Absolutely. We literally changed from white salt, water, feeling good. That's amazing too, Victoria. We literally changed from using white table salt to using pink salt overnight. Somebody told us about it, and we were like, okay, we'll give it a go. We have pink salt lamps in our bedroom, as most of you know, and then we have a massive pink salt lamp in the lounge. The salt lamps themselves are very good for you. There's about 25, 30 reasons why they are good for you and your home. They help with depression, they help with anxiety, they help with dehumidifying the air, they put positive minerals into the air, they do all sorts of things, do salt lamps. But the actual pink salt itself, the crushed pink salt that you can buy in a shop, we buy it on Amazon. We buy a 5-kilogram bag, and then we put it into a massive Tupperware dish kind of thing with a lid on, and we just decant from there into our salt shaker, and it lasts us a good 2 or 3 years. I think we've bought it, we'll be together 8 years this year, and I think we've bought it twice. We might be on our 3rd bag of it, but I mean, that's a good 2 to 3 years per bag. And we actually often give it to people as well, like if people want to try it, we'll give them some pink salt. But incredibly good for you to use that, because there's, going back to what Victoria's talking about, adding trace minerals to her water, there are all the minerals and things that we need for our bodies are actually contained in the pink salt. You use less of it on your food because it's quite salty, but you tend to use less on your food, but it's really, really good salt. It's good salt to put into your body rather than white salt or sea salt or table salt, whatever you want to call it. So it is really, really good to use pink salt. Really, really good to use fresh herbs and spices. That'll help with weight loss as well. Fresh herbs, fresh spices. Black pepper will help speed your metabolism. So there's little things that we added to our diet, and then we've slowly but surely taken away a couple of things. But we added a lot of positive things first to see how they would help and affect our bodies and our bodies, our mindset, absolutely, our energy levels, all of that have been really positively affected by the food changes that we made. And just to let you know, Tony, we actually went and saw a food doctor specialist guy that did all sorts of tests on Andrew and I. It wasn't cheap at all. We did it about 5 years ago. He was highly recommended in the New Forest. Went to his home, battled to get an appointment, went to his home. It was more than £150 each for an hour's consultation. But he went through absolutely everything, and he kind of printed a list of this is what's good for the individual person. It's not for everyone. It's like each person is analyzed individually. And he prints out all the things that are good for you, what your body actually needs, what your personal body needs, and then the things that you should be letting go of. And one of the things he recommended was this pink Himalayan rock salt. And he said it would actually change our lives, and it has. Absolutely has. I've lost 14 kilograms in the last year, which is phenomenal. And I'm continuing to lose weight. You can see my face is thinner. If nothing else, you can see my face is thinner. I need to shave. But yeah, really positive changes can be made in small incremental ways for each and every one of us. Hi, Anne-Marie Coleman. Just woken up feeling drained because of COVID vaccine. My darling, we're going to send you lots and lots of healing. Everyone that does healing, send Anne-Marie some healing. Send her some energy and some love and some light. She really could do with some. But lovely to have you with us, Anne-Marie. Lovely to see you here. Right, boys and girls, ladies and gents, I'm out of here. It is nearly past, and I am starting to wind down. I can just feel myself winding down. I've got some studying to go and do. I've got some phone calls to make. I'm phoning a good friend of mine, a very, very good friend of mine, actually. Lovely, lovely lady. I'll be phoning immediately, and then I get to start on my last subject of 7 subjects, and the conclusion of that will result in a test for that subject, and then if I score highly enough, I will get my diploma, my overall diploma, which will be great. But I'm hoping to complete that course over the next 2 days because there's a lot. I won't get 24 modules done in one day. That's a lot. I did 16 modules yesterday, and that took till 2 o'clock this morning from just after the broadcast. So here's hoping you have a fantastic day. Let's have last things, last messages. Confident I can do this. I research a lot of myths, and I feel it's all about portion. Yes, absolutely. And self-control. Absolutely. I agree about the pink salt, and try and eat whole foods only these days. Whole foods are good. Making up stuff is good. Making up your own stuff is good. And try not to eat processed foods. Have a great day ahead. Stay awesome. Cool. So, ladies and gents, please take care of yourselves and each other. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup, and you're doing the best you can with the tools that you got. I'm MJ Lifestylist, and you can find me on my page, MJ Lifestylist, or on our YouTube channel, MJ Lifestylist. So go ahead, find us there. If you're interested in signing up for Saturday's course, we have about 2 places left, 3 places left maybe. I don't want to oversubscribe it because I do want to do individual attention. That is via Zoom on Saturday, £40 a person, 10 till 2 UK time. We have someone joining us actually from America. Good old Chandra. Chandra is going to get up at 5 in the morning to start the course. 5 in the morning. Yeah, so you're doing the best you can with the tools that you got. Until I get to see you again, please take care of yourselves and each other. Have a fantastic day ahead. And we look forward to seeing you when next you can join us. Be blessed. Namaste. MJ.